Well, howdy folks. Got a box here. It's been a minute. Ain't a whole lot of time. But anyway, we got a box here. And I don't think I'm going to do an unboxing video on it. Because I got to get it out of the box. And then I got to get it up onto my workbench here. Which is going to be quite the task. So anyway, I will bring you back here in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Oh, that was entertaining. You seen the box I was in, and I had to get that out of the box, and then I had to figure out how I was going to lift it up on this table, because I'm here by myself, and it's actually pretty heavy. So what I ended up doing is I have a hydraulic lift cart. So I put that on the cart, got it up on the cart, and lifted it up, and I don't know, it was probably, let's see if I can see here, probably a little more than that distance from the cart to the table. So I was able to get it on there, and it's on the table. Now what this is, obviously it's a lathe. It's an 8x16. It's got auto feed, horizontal, vertical, left, right, front, back. I forget what else. I gotta look up all the specs again. But anyway, this is my lathe. So, in theory, it's Chinese, so obviously what could go wrong, right? So, I haven't, we're going to cut open the box here. There's other two little boxes and see what it came with. Yeah, it's 110. In theory, I should be an expert because I've watched Dale enough, and then I've watched Blondie Hacks enough. So, I should really know how to operate this thing, and everything should go off without a hitch, right? So anyway, let me get you over here. We got a couple boxes here, and kind of see what's in them. And of course, I left my razor in the other room. But needless to say, I'm pretty stoked. I've wanted one of these things for years, and the price was good, so I'm not complaining. So this is the fancy toolkit that it came with. I'll get you up here a little bit closer. I was just curious. I ordered some 3/4 inch aluminum rod to play with, and if you look at this hole right here, this will fit through. So I can fit a max diameter of 3/4 inch straight through, which honestly I can't ever see me even need to do that. If I want to work a piece, I'll just cut it off. So anyway, what do we have here? We have stuff. Okay, so we've got these. Supposedly it came with a quick change tool post. So I'm guessing these are some of those pieces. And that's the key thing for the. It's got a 3-jaw head on it. I will look into getting a 4-jaw. I think this is a 4-inch that it came with. Come with some cheap Chinese tools that I will never use. I'm guessing these are some feet for it. Which come to think of it, I'm going to have to tip this thing back up and put these pads on it. Alright, we got a little squirt bottle here. We got some Phillips and a screwdriver, another wrench. We have gears, lots of gears. We have these handles here, which I'm guessing they go on the ends. Yeah. Now I need to see, because I had one of these rolling around in the box, and I don't know what they screw into because they don't fit any of the holes. So I may be giving their, I'm sure, awesome tech support a call. So we got those. Got an extra belt. We got, what are these? No, dead centers. Because you know all that training I got. Yeah. That. Dead centers. Alright, so we got that. We got these here are the holders. This box here, which looks like a chuck. And I'll give you another close-up of the machine here in a minute because it's got that cosmoline or whatever it is all over it. All these are your starters. Whoa, get away from me. You know, are these probably the highest quality? I doubt it. But, you know, to start with, to play with, I'm sure it'll be fine. Make sure I'm not throwing anything away. This here says a live center. So we got a live center. Says it came with a quick change tool post. I'm kind of wondering about that. I don't see it. What is this? That's a drill chuck arbors, and these are some ultra high quality, I'm sure, cutting heads. Whatever you call these things. And that's it. That's all that's in that box. So these are the cutters. And I did get a cut-off tool. Bought that. Bought a few rods of Delrin. I think these are 3/4 inch too. And yeah, so there we go. Bring you back over here. I'll zoom you in on it. You can see all this gunk that is just caked everywhere. So I will spend some time getting this off of here. And what I was talking about was, let's see if I got you in here. This handle here has, and maybe I don't know how these things are supposed to go. Maybe like that. So there's one here, which I'm gonna have to get my Allen back out. Okay, so that'll go there. Then there should be one in the front here. So yeah, I don't know. These are this is what was rolling around in there. These little pieces right here, and there's two of them. I got two. One's a little bit bigger. One's a little bit bigger than the other. They go on here somewhere, but this is got the handle on it. This locks. Slide that back. That must engage the motor or something. I don't know. This does. Boy, this thing's nasty. I need a paper towel. I don't know. I gotta mess with this. Don't know exactly what that does. This is going to lock the bed. This is going to, let me get a paper towel. I'll wipe most of this stuff off, and then I'll hit it with WD-40. Can't say it's got the smoothest motion to it. Am I locked? Yeah, that's locked. But I'm sure it's going to need adjusting of sorts. I don't know, but there's many things I don't know. Like where those little handles go. I don't know where those little handles go. But we have your power switch right here, your auto feed on off. This is your speed up here for your chuck, and your left and right. Got your gears here to the left. So yeah, so that's it. There's my lathe. Yeah, and I will look into, because I don't know how. I do have an instruction manual, which I might have to look at and see what it says. Probably a whole lot of nothing. But while we're here, it talks about thread cutting and tuning, steady rest, which I did not get a steady rest. It's got a parts breakdown, how to change your speeds, carriage lock. I mean, it's got some useful information in it. So, next issue is figuring out how to mount this. I know now I got to put this feet on, so I might have to tip this back, get this feet on. I think I may mount the tray. I don't know. Play that by ear, because I'm gonna have to turn it on and see how it works and how much it vibrates and if it's going to walk around this tray. That I don't know. This moves that ever so slightly in. And I'm guessing this is for, I don't know, something. And there it is with that. Oh, that is disgusting. I just put these things in my parts washer. Some of these things. But alright, let me sort out a few things and then I will bring you guys back. Alright guys, I'm back. I wiped it off some. I've still got a lot of cleaning to do on it, but kind of wanted to show you the little dilemma that I have. The half nut is loose, okay? And you can see down here, it's actually spinning pretty good. I cleaned, the screw off and shot it down with some WD-40. I can't find my oil. It's here somewhere. But the farther down I get, see, it's binding and it's hitting the half nut the farther back you go. I have tried messing with the gib and I cannot seem to get it to, and it's a 16 inch, okay, so I don't know if they're talking 16 inches from the face, which puts it to here, pretty much where the end of the tail stock is, tail thingy, or if it's from here, which would put it to here, the end of the jaws. I think it's from the face, but either way, you can see it starts getting tight, you know, right into here, which is from that to there, say 7 inches, you know, and then it progressively gets tighter and tighter. And I have tried adjusting this rod. There's not a whole lot of movement in it, up or down. So that's issue number 1. I got to figure out how I'm going to bolt this thing to the table, because the tiny little screw holes they gave you, I'll figure out something with that. So this thing, tailstock, it slides good, you know, and this goes in and out like it should. What else? I did pop the cover off. There's nothing under there. It's clean, so there's really no reason to clean it any further. So what I'm going to do is we're going to turn it on and see what it does. So let me make sure I got you in the picture here. You're in the picture. Alright, let's plug it in. Alright, so we got a power light. We got a switch up here for left and right. So we're going to go right. We're going to go that way. And I'm guessing the guard has to be down. So we're going to turn it on and see what it does. Well, it spins. Now, will it, let me lock the rail, and it is moving to the right. So, that's good. That says 3.48. 3.48 what? That ain't 3 RPM. I'm going to have to see if I can round up my RPM gun and see what it's spinning at. Well, let's crank it up. See what this thing reads. It's reading 11.60. And it's moving at a pretty good clip. And I guess this will stop it. No, that is for the truck slide. I'm going to let that go for a minute. Actually, I'm going to stop it for a second because I got to check my coffee. Hold on a minute. Alright, let's turn it back on. Actually, it's got to be at 0. Oh. I'm in neutral. And shut off. Okay. Turn back on. Let's see what it does when it gets out towards the end here. It does have a year warranty. Would they honor that warranty? Yeah. That's to be seen. It ain't a year later. Still slinging some oil off this thing. Cosmoline, something or other. I haven't checked level on anything. Actually, I ordered a little 3-inch level to go across the ways up here. And no, I do not have a machinist level. I got this. I am missing the quick change adapter. They said it is on back order and they will ship it to me. So, well, we're getting close to the end here. It's still going along. I'm kind of curious if it'll auto stop. I don't think it will. I don't know how to adjust that half nut. I played around with that yesterday. I cannot get it to, like open far enough for it to not hit. Maybe I reach out to Dale or post this, and maybe Dale will watch it and give me some suggestions. Alright, I'm getting pretty close to the end here, so let's stop it. Let's go back the other way. And it shut off again. What the hell is up with that? Maybe it doesn't like the low RPMs. That's reading like 1.15. Let it go for a sec. I'm roasting coffee while I do things, so yeah, I gotta look and see what this little display equates to RPM wise, because it says it goes up to 2,000 RPM. And that's full speed right there. Not that I'd ever do anything that fast, but okay. Let's see if the cross slide goes. So it's right here, and there is a lever in the back here to engage that. So it is moving it. I mean, I guess that would be good for like bevel cuts. And so we got forward and reverse. You just push this switch right here, backwards and forwards, or back and reverse. And this goes at a consistent speed. It doesn't seem to be speeding it. There's no speed control for it. So I'll stop that. Alright, let me check my coffee and I'll be back. Alright. I have been searching. When I packed up this garage, when I was going to move, I cannot find my magnetic bases for my dial indicators. I can't find the oil. I can't find a lot of crap. Anyway, I got these little boring bits. I got those in today. They're cheap. All my tools I'm getting right now are just cheap. I had a deburring kit. Bought another one because I can't find it. I did notice, before I turn the camera back on, there's an opening in the back here. It's 3/4 inch. A little hair over 3/4 inch. But if I go in this way, I thought, well, great, man, I can run a long rod through here. It's not going through. So I don't know if there's something I'm missing. It's going in about yay far, which is yay far in terms of actual measurement is, well, I got a ring right there so I can see that. About 5 inches in. And it goes in the backside, but it's not going through. So maybe I can't do a 3/4. Here's my 1/2 inch breaker bar. And that'll go all the way through. So you can see it's sticking out the end here. Okay, so I don't know. I was just kind of curious. I might look into that. Because I can't see, it looks like it may be hitting on some sort of snap ring or something in there. Anywho, let's check and see if the safety prevents it from running. This shield here. Yes, it does. Okay, so that works, which I wonder if that's going to be more of a hindrance, but safety first, guys. Remember that. And you have no idea how bad I just want to chuck some metal up into this thing and start, what do they call it, making chips, you know. But I can't do that. I want to check and make sure that everything is working as it should. Let's chuck that up in there. Let me find this little doohickey here. A little ratchet thing. Now, does this move them all at once, or does it move like one at a time? No, it's moving them. And see, this is where I need my magnetic base, because I can put my dial indicator on here. And let's spin it around to this side. Okay, so that's in. That works. Let's spin this. See how crooked I got it. Okay. I'm not on. This thing likes to shut off. I will reach out to them about that. Oh, look how crooked that is, man. I do not know how to operate a lathe. So much for the theory of operation, right? Anyway, I'll mess with that later. What else do we want to look at? I think for now, that's pretty much it. I mean, it does power on. I do need to mess with the gibs on this thing because it's not the smoothest, but then does it need to be? I mean, I guess in a manual operation, if you were going to do a what's the word I'm looking for here, guys? I'm brain farting. Not a chamfer. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, so this thing should turn better, but I haven't taken it off yet. As you can see, I've got the bolts loosened up because I am going to take it off and clean it, and maybe that'll solve that problem. This part here, I have to disengage the motor. This one seems to move okay, but there again, I'll probably take it off. No, I will take it off, and I will clean it. Actually, I will take everything apart on this thing because I want to understand its operation, how it's supposed to work, and all that good stuff. Lots of good stuff. But I want to order some better tips. These are the tips that came with it. I mean, they'll be fine for playing. I just got to figure out what all's what. These are the outside jaws. This is the. I got the drill bit. I got the drill bit thing. Yes, if I was missing that, I'm not. So that goes on that, and then is there a shaft? Surely this doesn't go over this thing. No, can't go over that. There's nothing to go over. What am I missing? Am I missing a part? Nothing down in the box. Oh, maybe this is it. Drill chuck arbors. Do I have a pair of scissors in here? Do I? No, but I got my little razor knife. Okay. So this is the arbor. I can be impatient. Okay, so this goes into here and just snaps in. This goes into here, and let's get this knob out of the way. Does this tighten down? that's supposed to tighten down? I don't know. These are the dead things. This is the live. It's live. The other one's dead. Here's the chuck thingy right there. So I think. Ooh, can't get that back out of there now because my hands are all greasy. But I think this is just supposed to go inside there. I think. Where's my flashlight? As you can see, I'm so organized. I got stuff scattered everywhere because I'm impatient. I want to get it working. So there is. Am I missing something? Oh, I think I know what I'm missing. No, this doesn't. This moves that. Let me lock it down. Let me turn you over here because you're where I need to be. Okay, so I don't think this turns. What am I missing here, guys? Oh, I think I got that tightened up. Okay. So this must have to go all the way back. And what am I missing? So I think that's supposed to go in there, and then you tighten this knob down, and it's supposed to catch. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll look in the manual because I think that's how that's supposed to work. Because that's on 0. Or, okay, maybe I do it like this. I think that's it. I think we stumbled onto it. I guess it would probably help if I took that. There, look at that. Oh, yeah. I think I need to make it a little bit tighter. I think it would, or make it. Maybe it goes back farther. Or I just broke something. I think that break. No, that didn't break. Now let's tighten it up. Okay, now that's it. You got to extend it all the way out. And I'll tell you what, you really no, that works good. I thought for sure I was going to lose a lot of real estate, but no. Hold on a minute. I gotta check my wrist. I'm good. I got a few more minutes. Okay, so we've got that piece in there. We're just going to leave that in there for now. And what else do we need to check at the moment? I don't think anything. It did come with an extra belt. And it came with another complete set of gears, which I guess is for metric stuff. They come with the drill doohickey thingies. There we are. You know, for those uneducated people like me, it's how you put your live center, dead center, whatever, zombie center. You put it into there. So then I don't know what all these different heads do. I really have no clue. I'm guessing this is probably the cutoff. Parting tool. That's it. Parting tool. I'm not using the correct terminology. Please, just shoot me. So yeah. I got a minute here before I gotta do my roast. A quick minute. Hot minute. Let's take this. I got some Delrin. Because there are a couple things I want to try making my first go around. Well, actually, once I actually learn how to operate the thing. Because let's go back to that theory of operation thing. Well, that little spring. It pops that sucker right out of there. Let's put the 3/4 inch Delrin in. No, it's doing the same thing. It's hitting. Okay. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, I did stick that piece of aluminum back in there, and I noticed when I was turning around it was still getting kind of loose. So, I think, you know, like I said, without my dial indicators, you know, or whatever the things are, yeah, dial indicators, and my magnetic base, I can't, there's nowhere for me to mount it. And I've got some of my dial indicators, you know, but I don't know, I swear I'm losing my head, mine, whatever. But, you know, and see, and I noticed here, like, I just turned it on, and then it just shut right back off. And of course now it's going on. Yeah, there it went, it just shut off. Let's see if I can catch this. So let's turn it on. So if you don't use this in a certain amount of time, I think it shuts off. Yeah, see? Shut right off. And maybe that's intentional. I don't know. I will run it by the guy. But anyway, let's turn it on. Oh, maybe because I got the door open. Duh. Let's see. Nah, it's still shut off. Okay. Alright, so let's turn it on. See how it's spinning now? It's spinning pretty good. It got a little bit of wobble to it, but not horrible. Okay, what else did we want to go over? Oh, I need to take this thing off. If I can get up under there. I just want to see if it lifts right off here. You know, I probably ought to take stuff off of this thing so I don't have all this stuff in my way. Like that. And then can I loosen this up? And can I, how do you knock this thing off of here? Like this. Well, or not. I'll mess with that in a minute. Anyway, oh, let's see if we can unlock that, move it forward. I mean, it's still hitting. Yeah, I'll play with that. Maybe it's, you know what, maybe I need to loosen these screws and then turn on the auto feed and let it run back there. And then once it gets back, stop it and then tighten them up. I don't know. Okay, yeah, this comes right off. It don't look bad. It's not all greased up, but I will clean it and then put the proper oil in there. I need to look up what oil is best for the ways and stuff like that. Of course, I still got to spray the WD-40 over everything, wipe all this stuff off. And that's where I'm at. That's where we are, guys. That's where we are. I know, right? You wanted to see me make some chips too. I am very disappointed because I just wanted to plug this thing in and it be ready to go and have some fun. But it's not, and I will show you down here. See those tiny little screw holes? That's how I got to mount this frickin' thing. So here is the screws. I don't know what size they are. M4 maybe? I don't know. I gotta look. But these were screwed through the feet on the pallet, little pallet thing it came on. But good luck, man. Good luck putting this thing in here. And then getting something, you know, down in the top here. I'm definitely going to have to try to screw it from the bottom, which that's going to be fun. Not. But that's me just complaining. So we are turned off. We're good to go. All right. This will be the official end of part. Oh, I do have this piece here that I got to put back on. It's some sort of speed thingy. I took that off. I took that non-quick change tool post off because I'm going to squirt that sucker with brake cleaner or something or other because that thing's nasty. I'll show you. You don't believe me? You think I'm just smoking crack or something. Look at all the goo. Look at that. Look at all that goo on there. Fortunately, it just smells like grease, so it don't like stink or anything. Alright. That's the official end of part 1 of this. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with cleaning all this thing down, you know, lubing it up, getting all that. I will fire this thing back up if I come to a resolution to the half nut hitting the threaded rod. And like I said, if Dale or anybody out there has a lathe and can shed some light, there are, I don't know, I'm going to turn you sideways. If it's showing it. Where's my light? Where's my flashlight? Those are the 3 up and down. Well, the 2 on the bottom, the top one doesn't have a, it's got a screw in there, but there's no nut sticking out. Maybe that's it. Then you got that one right there. That's for this lever here. But if you look underneath, you can see this piece right here, where my thing's hidden. That moves a little bit, but I can't get those, I don't even know what shape it is. It looks like that. And this is the threaded rod, like this. Yeah, I know. And then it clamps down. So it's hitting the bottom one. So if somebody can shed some light on that, I would be forever grateful. So there we go, guys. Thanks for hanging out. My latest edition toy, whatever. I got some plans for things I want to make, some stuff at work. Oh, and actually I brought, I don't know where I put them. But anyway, I'll show them in the next video. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. And tell me what you think. And be honest. Yeah, I know it's Chinese, right? I'm not expecting much, so. And but I will catch you guys on the next video. See ya.